not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the Seiren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the Seiren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the Seiren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the Seiren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12. And emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. Announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge.
You're white.
All other
you have a
weapons
Twitter
are
account.
restricted.
Fuck
Government
you.
officials of ranking
You
10
don't have
have been
no
granted
more.
immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
That motherfucker, that shit's gone, bro. That motherfucker gone. That motherfucker gone. Say goodbye to his Twitter account. That motherfucker gone.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of
12 minutes and 56 seconds. Did you get the clue? Did you get the clue? Did you get the clue? We gotta do our annual message. We gotta do our annual intro. Oh. You gotta scroll down to find it because it's censored.
We have a lot of other things to cover here, but I look to Dr. Sherwood. Are we moving?
Joe Biden, wake up. Joe Biden, wake up. 9/11.
One of the things that I strongly believe is
Joe Biden, wake up.
I should probably go home. I'm tired.
Joe Biden, wake up.
Joe. I'm tired.
Joe Biden.
What's happening?
Joe Biden, 9/11.
What's happening?
Joe. Hello, Mr. President. Wake up.
You should have to pay nearly $6,400 more than you would today.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up! You motherfucker. You need to wake that ass up. You need to wake it up now. Oh, God.
Still using a default browser that looks so boring? Switch to Opera GX, the first browser built for
fight. I love the Tank Davis fight. I love the Lomachenko fight. They all have good fights coming up. The lower division is extremely hot right now, and
this version of
you got to tune into the fight. Aldo fight for sure, man.
Like a little following, a little name, they can sell tickets. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, Here's my worry. They spend a lot of money on like Metallica and things like that. I'd rather that money go to the fighters and not, you know, waste them.
Well, the money going to the fight, those guys they have deep pockets over there.
Do? All right.
Yeah, they ain't worried about that because you know what, it was good that they did with the Metallica. I was talking to some.
The same way I feel about fighter pay is kind of how I feel about big tech censorship. If you're unhappy, go to the competition. Bellator pays their fighters more than UFC does, from what I heard. So go over there. They would have to pay you if you all go over there. If Conor McGregor went to Bellator MMA, if there was even at risk of Conor going to Bellator, Dana White would change his mind real fucking fast. I guarantee you. Like John Jones, if he would have went to Bellator, Dana would change his mind real fucking quick. There is contracts, but if you say when this contract's over, I'm done. If you don't raise my stock, I guarantee you that next contract he'll offer you something that you can't refuse because he has to have you there. If you're Connor and John talk about this all the time. If they both got into that, they would get paid more. Because I don't know what Connor's bitching about something back in the day. I don't remember what it was. John Jones the biggest figure. If John Jones was friend to go to Bellator, I swear to God, Dana White will pay him more. Dude. Let's get into the news for today. Where's that? What's that guy's name? I don't even know his fucking name. Now, I've originally thought... when I first heard about this, I was... this is what I thought. Somebody just as bad, or worse, will take Jack Dorsey's place. And that's exactly what's happening. There's somebody way worse taking over. And from what I heard, Jack Dorsey was kind of he was the lesser of all of the big tech evils. He was the lesser of the censorship. Like he censors people, but he doesn't do as bad as YouTube and Facebook. I don't even know if Facebook censors that bad. Not as bad as YouTube and Twitch. So this is probably not. This is not a good thing. This is not a fucking good thing at all. This is not good. This guy doesn't have any followers. Look at that. God. Yeah, can you imagine if like Jack Dorsey said something and he got banned? That'd be fucking insane. That'd be hilarious. That'd be justified, but hilarious.
Only asked for one. Alright, I support this, but I only asked for one small thing. Don't ban me. Alright, I support this, but I only asked for one small thing.
This is not good at all. Here's why. Read that. Look at this retard. This guy's a white man. He don't understand it. Read that. And then you understand why. Now I understand why the Taliban is still on Twitter. Now I understand it. I understand it. Now, so I don't get banned off YouTube or some dumb shit. I do not believe. I believe there's a difference between Muslims and extreme Muslims. Same thing with everything else. So there's that. Okay. This is one of those guys. So what he's basically saying here: if you're white, you're racist. It doesn't even matter if you're not racist. If you're white, you're racist. That's what he's saying right there. So if you got retards like here trying to defend this, look him too. Look, they don't understand. They do not understand, but they will. You be one of those people that be crying on social media that you got banned off a website, and then we'll go back to your previous tweet defending big tech sensitive. You be one of those clowns, and you be fucking exposed. You look embarrassed. You be embarrassed. You be a. I mean, I'll just laugh at you because you're dumb. You don't get it. This isn't. Just so Twitter's dead. Rest in peace, Twitter. Not really. Rest in peace the internet, because this shit's done. This shit's just done. From what I heard, Jack Dorsey actually sold sympathy for banning Trump, and he was the last guy that banned Alex Jones. He was the very last guy that banned. He was gonna keep him on there, but then out of pressure, he fucking banned him because he's a clown. But he is lesser of the clown than the clown we're now dealing with. I can't even address that. If I actually said what I wanted to say about that, I'll get a channel strike. So fuck it. I'm not even gonna talk about it to the end of the video. Why is the metal trending? Javar Ball got all of his sons in the NBA. The American Dream. The real man's dad. He's a real dad. Remember y'all used to hate Javar Ball when he was just trying to help his sons out? Clowns. No, you don't believe he's going to beat Michael Jordan in basketball. You fucking He never believed that. He just said that to get the troll. Like, you people fall for the dumbest, most easily trolling you ever see. Like, the most identifiable trolling you ever see. You fall for it. Take that message from my man over here. All y'all are scared of fucking death. This is the reason why. This is the reason why you don't believe in nothing. I just had a light bulb moment about that. I mean, when I got COVID, I was still worried about death. It was never at risk. I just thought it might be a possibility. But that's only because I haven't accomplished nothing yet. I haven't accomplished what I wanted yet. I haven't had kids yet. Now, like I want to. If I have grown kids and I've not accomplished everything, I would not be fearing death at all. Not even a second. I wouldn't even care. Like, I just wouldn't care. That's why religion's a good thing, no matter what you fucking say. By the way, you can't escape religion. That's why religion's good. It ain't bad, it's good. Man, fuck Fauci. How's this motherfucker still got a job is my question. How does he still have a fucking job after everything he's lied about and done? How? Explain to me how. Trump. Biden. How does he still have a fucking job? That's how I feel about that. I'm gonna go find that video of Trump fucking... Find that video that where Trump was talking about that. Why didn't you do it, Trump? Just because you lost doesn't mean you shouldn't have done it. That's even more reason to do it. But let's just be real, Biden would just hire him back. I think that video's on Twitter somewhere. This seems like an old but interesting.
Of our manufacturer manipulator, but refuses to do so. On day one, I will label China a currency manipulator, which will allow me as president to be able to put in place, if necessary, tariffs where I believe that they are taking unfair advantage of our manufacturers. So we're going to make sure that people we trade with around the world play by.
Man, it's kind of sad to see how Obama had like the worst opponents. Everybody thinks Obama was just like unbeatable candidate, but in reality, he was just running against dummies. The Republican Party in general was just a clown show before Trump showed up. Trump had to come back and save it. After the Bush years, they had to save it. They just couldn't do nothing. They lost to Obama twice. One of the worst presidents this country's ever fucking seen. Here it is. Found it.
This on purpose or not? I think probably they didn't, okay?
They did not.
I think they did not do it on purpose. It certainly fit their agenda pretty well in many ways because it knocked us out, it knocked out the world.
But you don't think they weaponized COVID?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why didn't you fire
certainly
Fauci?
Hope not.
Why didn't you fire Fauci? Everybody hates Fauci.
Well, it didn't matter because I did pretty much the opposite of what he would suggest.
But you still had him.
No, he's been there a long time. I actually got along with him very well. Call me Tony. He goes, call me Tony, sir.
Call me Tony.
He was a much better promoter than he was a doctor.
But you didn't fire him.
No, I didn't fire him. He said, let them come in from China. Months after I closed it, I said, no, I'm not going to.
In hindsight, you should have sacked him. Come on.
He had much less influence in my administration.
Optics.
Well, look, I mean, Tony.
Wait
1 second. Tony Fauci said, masks are no good. Don't wear masks.
We all know that.
Now he's a
But
radical
masker. Why didn't you fire him? Why?
And he's been there a long time.
That's why Trump's a clown. He's a clown. What a fucking clown. Just what a clown. So the reason you didn't fire Fauci was because he's been there a long time? Oh, I could have even said that. Let's look at your whole administration. That's all you have around, had around you. A bunch of self-sabotaging fucks. And you didn't realize it until it was too fucking late. Why should I, that's why we need a different candidate. Trump, here's what I want Trump to do. I want him to retire from, I want him to forget about running in 2024, if he's even thinking about it. I want him to rally for these Republican nominees. I want him to rally between DeSantis, Mike Pence, whoever runs. Unless we just have a candidate that just can't win. If Trump's the best candidate, I guess run for him. But if DeSantis runs, he needs to rally behind DeSantis and try to get him elected instead of trying to get himself elected, because he's obviously a fucking clown. Because just listen to that.
So the big question is, did China do this on purpose or not? I think probably they didn't, okay?
With that, I have no proof to prove that. That's how I am with everything, by the way. If I don't have proof to back up my shit, I will not say it. I believe in the lab thing is a possibility, but I think that's a possibility, but we have to have proof of it first. The lab thing is actually kind of, even liberals are like discussing that now, so that's a possibility. With the whole China thing, I need proof of that.
Did not.
I think they did not.
It's like the COVID numbers. I said they were real until I seen that they were a little bit inflated. Now I gotta take that out of the fucking stream, but it's the truth. They're inflated numbers. They said that on the fucking news. They said that to your face, and everybody ignored it. So when I seen that, I will go with it now because I found proof. That's why I don't get involved with all this conspiracy shit, because I need proof of what I'm fucking saying before I say it.
Not do it on purpose. It certainly fit their agenda pretty well in many ways, because it knocked us out, it knocked out the world.
But you don't think they weaponized COVID?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why didn't you fire
certainly
Fauci?
Hope not.
Why didn't you fire Fauci? Everybody hates Fauci.
Well, it didn't matter because I did pretty much the opposite of what he would suggest.
But you still had him.
No, he's been there a long time. I actually got along with him very well. Call me Tony. He goes, call me Tony.
Then why you have him around if you don't fucking if you doing the opposite of what he's doing because you think it's wrong, which a lot of it was. Why are you fucking? Which it obviously was. I mean, why do you keep him there? That's the problem. We put you in there to get rid of these fucking clowns, and you just kept them there.
Sir,
Call me Tony.
he was a much better promoter than he was a doctor.
But you didn't fire him.
No, I didn't fire him. He said, let them come in from China. Months after I closed it, I said, no, I'm not going to.
In hindsight, you should have sacked him.
You were the chosen one.
He had much less influence in my administration.
Optics.
Well, look, I mean, Tony, wait one second.
One.
Tony Fauci said, masks are no good. Don't wear masks.
We
Now he's
all know that.
Now he's a
But
radical
everybody wants to know
masker.
why didn't you fire him?
Why? And he's been there a long time.
Been there a long time. That's the reason you kept them. This is Trump right here. This is an election day thing, right? This is me. This is how I felt. This is my reaction to the election right here. This is Atkins Trump, and I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's how I felt. I don't know. Here's Trump. This is that's wait a minute. This is election day. That's Trump. I guess so. And Obi-Wan will say what I felt in the lightsabers of Joe Biden.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate...
That's Trump saying that he's going to say all this stupid shit and it doesn't matter. He's still going to win. You underestimate my power. I'm going to say the dumbest shit on Twitter and the dumbest shit in the debates sometimes. Even though he won those debates, I'm going to say the dumbest shit in those debates and I'm still going to win. That's what he meant by that. Look.
My power!
And the lightsaber's Joe Biden.
Don't try it!
That's me, yeah, that's me! And there's Joe Biden!
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this. It's not
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
Is I grab Anakin's lightsaber to reminisce. I grabbed that mag I had. It's still standing right there, everybody. To reminisce, because I still kind of like Trump. I'm a fan of Trump entertainment wise. Have my hat there, hanging there. That's for reminisce of the great Donald Trump. Or the not so great Donald Trump. Or better Donald Trump than every other president we ever had. Because that's fact. That's fact. Then, you know, the president resurrects as Joe Biden. Here's Joe Biden. Here's Joe Biden. How it thinks that this shit's gonna get censored. I don't even know why I'm trying this. Either censor or copyright strike. I don't even want to risk that. I don't know why I'm trying that. I mean, this is on YouTube. It ain't copyright strike. No, that's Nancy Pelosi. Biden. There's Nancy
Lord
Pelosi.
Vader, can you hear me?
Yes, Master. Where is Padme? Is she safe?
And the rest that's on the way. I remember, get off topic here. I remember people used to hate this right here. And I'm going to explain why people hated this right here. They hated this moment.
I couldn't have. She was alive. I felt it.
They hate that. People hate this. I'm going to explain why I disagree with this. One second. Now, I disagree with that because that's who's in this suit right now is Anakin Skywalker. That's not Darth Vader yet. Darth Vader turned into Darth Vader after this scene right here. He immediately just turned into Darth Vader, just wanted vengeance and wrath. He wanted vengeance, and he had anger and pain. Anakin was full of fear and remorse. Darth Vader was full of anger and pain. So that's Anakin Skywalker in that. And then here's Darth Vader. That's Darth Vader in that suit now. Full of anger and vengeance. Anger, pain, and vengeance. Anakin was manipulated, it was fear, and remorse. So that's how I feel about that scene. Oh. Oh. That's the quarantine.
Oh, Chief Technical Officer. What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quarter.
I'm unsub from Review Tech USA. I follow the quartering because Review Tech USA is a communist, stupid fucking idiot. So I refuse to listen to stupid communist idiots. So,
and you may think that Jack Dorsey stepping down at Twitter is something to celebrate, but I assure you, this is not a good thing. This is a very bad thing for what is already a cesspool of shadow banning, censorship, and uneven enforcement of rules. These things are only going to get far worse. Jack Dorsey, for a long time, if you watch the decisions he's made in terms of freedom of speech and allowing controversial figures to keep their platform, he's long been the last man standing against the woke outrage mob who demands bannings. We can look quite simply at his handling of Donald Trump or his handling of Alex Jones. Alex being the last, Twitter being the last platform that held Alex, and Jack stood up for him when everyone else was just banning him anyway. Now, he eventually folded. We're talking about, you know, Jack Dorsey's the smartest kid on the short bus. I'm not saying the guy's a kind of, you know, First Amendment warrior and somebody that should be looked up to. What I'm saying is, with Parag taking over, things are about to get very bad. And I'm going to show you exactly why. If we look at the media's coverage of this, we have Twitter CTO, Parag Agarwal will replace Jack Dorsey as CEO. Now, Parag is a CTO, Chief Technical Officer. He's not like a HR guy. In fact, he's got a lot, if you peruse his Twitter, he talks a lot about blockchain and technological issues and things like that. But he's also got some very interesting posts, which I will share with you. Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey stepping down as chief of the social media company. Twitter CEO is stepping down as chief of social media company effective immediately. Parag Agarwal, the company's chief technology officer, will take over the helm. He's got an interesting past too, which we're going to talk about. Now, Jack Dorsey, 45, was serving as both the CEO of Twitter and Square, which is another Silicon Valley company that uses people's political affiliations to persecute them from using their service after they have a monopoly. His digital payment company, Dorsey, will remain a member of the board until his term expires in 2022, meeting with stockholders, the company said. Salesforce president and CEO Brett Taylor will become the chairman of the board, replacing Patrick Pichette, a former Google executive who will remain on the board as chair of the audit committee. Quote, I've decided to leave Twitter because I believe the company is ready to move on from its founders, Dorsey said in a statement, though he didn't provide any additional detail on why he resigned. Now, is there some sort of mystery abound here? Is there a secret reason why he's resigning? Well, I suppose we'll find out in time, but ultimately, you know, I imagine once you've amassed a type of wealth. Now, make no mistake, Jack Dorsey is not rich. He is wealthy. And he steps down as CEO with maintaining all of his shares, I imagine, and profit sharing. This guy has an enormous amount of money, and he doesn't need to work. That, between that and Square and probably all the other small companies he owns that has digital monopolies on the industry, I mean, you got to retire sometime, unless you're Clint Eastwood, apparently. Now, the new CEO...
Effective immediately. Jack Dorsey has stepped down from Twitter, effective immediately.
When I first started EVE, I was a minor, and I was really tired of getting blown up by people all the time.
Of the annual purge sanctioned by This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the Seiren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
So the big
We do not make a difference between white people and races here.
This is not a
No,
test.
no, no, we
This
don't.
is your emergency broadcast system
all
announcing the
are
commencement of the
racist,
annual
and I hate
purge
you all.
sanctioned
I
by
hate
the
you.
U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Fucking clowns. I mean, goddamn. Clowns.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All
You see
other
that
weapons
rage of
are
mine?
restricted.
I went off. That shit pissed me off. How I was just like, why does Rockstar think it's a good idea just to keep on fucking, you know, why do they think that's a good idea just to make AI have the perfect accuracy like that? I don't understand that. I originally thought they did that for shark card reasons, but I mean, now they're doing it in every fucking game they got. Why did? I mean, can we have a choice? I can understand that if it was a choice, but GTA don't have difficulties. Like, if that was like real the hardest difficulty, I can understand. But I mean, sometimes I like a challenge, but sometimes I just want to fucking play and just get through the shit because I don't have that much time to really play shit. Or I just don't. I have time to play it, but I just don't fucking feel like playing it. Because my candle's still there, but it's not as burning as it was as a child. Gaming, I gamed fucking I gamed my. It's just like everything else. You do it so much, you just want to try new things, but it's still there. You can go back to it, but you just want to try new things. After you perfect something, I feel like I perfected gaming. Like my gaming prime is just. I'm not in my gaming prime no more. My gaming prime was when I was 17 years old. Probably. Why does CNN still put Chris Cuomo on TV? Like, do they understand optics? Why do they even put that motherfucker on TV anymore? Seriously. Like, I thought that would be the first thing. They'll just put that motherfucker in the back somewhere. Never be seen on TV again, but they keep him on there. I mean, they did that to people during Iraq when they were trying to spread fears over the Iraq war. That's the problem with the media. Liberal or Republican, you have to have a problem with it because they want war. They want violence. They want chaos. Because that's how people watch. That's how people watch. So when they had someone in there trying to like talk down the Iraq war because it was a stupid idea, they got rid of him and put him in the back because they want that war regardless if the war is good or not. They know that person's right, so they got rid of him. That's a reason why. And then they got fired, I think, afterwards. But they leave Cuomo's stupid ass on there to defend his stupid ass brother. If Cuomo ain't gonna go out and say, fuck that piece of shit, I don't want to see him on TV at all. Alright? If I found out my brother was a fucking rapist, I'll say, fuck that motherfucker. And I'll say the same thing I say to a normal rapist. Fuck him. That's the thing with me. You're not immune. No matter who you are, no matter if you're a human being and you do something fucked up, the only person I'll never criticize is God. That's the only person I'll never criticize. I'll criticize everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. I need to watch Home Alone since Christmas time. I need to renew my Disney Plus. I need to point Paramount one or the other. Fuck this. Whatever. I don't like the term Karen because it's a liberal fucking term. It's a bullshit liberal term. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, you people are clowns. Look at this. You people are fucking clowns. You clowns. Doesn't feel like a clown.
Madam Speaker, on the second bullet point on your board there, can you respond to the criticism that when all is said and done on this bill, the people who get the biggest tax cut are millionaires who can take advantage of the changes in the state and local tax deductions?
Thank you for that question. As a supporter of that particular measure in the bill, I want to just say, and thank you for allowing me to clarify what that is about. That's not about
God, what's wrong with her voice?
tax cuts for wealthy people. It's about services for the American people. In our communities where we have taken care of our people, education, transportation, health care, all of the issues that public service brings to people
That you don't believe him.
was slashed by the Trump administration. And
No.
we're just
Obamacare is still here. That's a fucking bold-faced lie. That motherfucker did not pull Obamacare, even though he should have. He did not pull it. You know how I know? Because it's still fucking here!
turning that over.
Unfortunately.
So this isn't about who gets a tax cut. It's about which states get the revenue that they need in order to meet the needs of the people. And
You're
that
doing
is
the
a fight
same
that I will
thing.
continue to.
That is.
You can't. Well, what the fuck is she talking about? You're literally defending doing the same thing that you criticized the Trump for doing in the same fucking speech.
Still the result, though. I mean, that is still the
No,
result.
it isn't. It isn't the result.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
isn't the result. The fact is that the
same result.
dynamism that is injected into our states for the people is what is important here, and we're not going to have our states with their hands tied behind their back because
amendment are still not in the reconciliation bill, but weeks ago, Chairman Jeffrey said that anything is on the table. Is that still the position?
it's not in the bill. It's not in the bill. Thank you for your question. It's not in the bill.
They're really showing themselves to do really well. Come on, man.
Clown. God,
Are you a
people-
podcaster?
people vote for
You should
shit that you vote for shit that you bitch all. You imagine bitching all day about tax cuts for the fucking rich, and then you vote for tax cuts for the rich. What? That's like Trump. That's like Trump. This like being a pro-choice president, even though I voted for that. If I found out that, or if he was the anti-gun president, if I found that out about him, I would fucking say fuck him, lying piece of shit. But you just ignore. Imagine ignoring it. What the fuck? I would be so goddamn mad. If I found out Trump was just doing all these anti-gun policies and stuff, I would be fucking livid.
Check out Riverside FM. It's your new online.
Here's the only thing I want to see from Nancy Pelosi. I want her to go to the cell where the January 6 people are at, and I want them to go up to the cell when they're locked in there, walk up to the cell, and in her voice when it recovers after whatever she got, probably winter allergies. I'm gonna go up there and say, "You should have fucked with me. You should have fucked with me. I got power. Unlimited power." That's what I want to see from Nancy Pelosi. Film it so I can see it. God. Ooh. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Where's that? I'm gonna play back this old video. Trump versus Palpatine. Trump versus Obama. Lightsaber. It's all bullshit. I don't watch any of that. It's a good video, funny video. Funny one there too. Even though it's bullshit flies in it. Well, I guess you gotta play out the stereotype. I mean, you gotta play out what the people think, I guess. Make it funny. Where's this fucking Trump, Star Wars? Make the galaxy. It's all old. There's all this old shit. There's a lot of funny ones here. There it is. Found it.
How's the painting going?
It's
going pretty good.
Man, I wish I believed that right there. Wish that actually happened to me.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Yeah.
There's Joe back there.
Master Windu. I take it General Grievous has been destroyed then. I must say you're here sooner than expected.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Senate will decide your fate.
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
It's treason, then.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it! Wait, out! Go! Go! Got his ass! Yeah! So I can put emojis on here.
You are under arrest, my lord.
Anakin, I told you it would come to this.
Honestly, behind the
right.
scenes, that's what's happening.
The Jedi
Oh
taking
god, it's
over.
one of these liberal videos.
The oppression of the Sith will never return. You have lost.
But this is what happened behind the scenes.
No, no, you will die! He's a traitor!
He is the traitor!
I have the power to save the one you love. You must choose.
Don't listen to him, Anakin!
Don't let him kill me. I can't hold it any longer. I can't. I'm weak. Too weak. Anakin!
I remember back when Carrie Fisher was alive, she asked what character would Trump best play, and she said Jabba the Hutt. I disagree with you. Palpatine would be the perfect character for a guy like Trump. Perfect character.
I can't hold on any longer.
I am going to end this once and for all.
You can't. He must stand trial.
He has control of the Senate and the courts. He's too dangerous to be left alive.
I'm too weak. Oh, don't kill me, please.
It's not the Jedi way. He must live.
Please don't.
I need him.
Please don't. Don't.
Get that fucker out of here. Yeah! Get him out of here! Honestly, that's how I felt there, dude.
Ah! Get him out of here! Yeah!
Actually, that's how I felt back then. I'm not a brain fucked retard. When Trump was leaving, everybody was just like celebrating. I didn't give a fuck about Obama. When Trump won, I didn't give a fuck. Obama was just the same as Bush. He's just a Democrat. Obama is Bush. He's the same fucking guy. That's all he is, Bush. He's George W. Bush. That's who he is. See the election day 2021. Watch one of these fucking videos. Too liberal, can't watch it, sorry. Huh?
On Tuesday...
Too liberal, stupid. Celebrating the streets. How's that aging? Is that aging well for y'all? No? It ain't aging well? That's what I thought. They ain't aging well at all. You fucking clowns. I'm trying to find that one. I don't even think it's up there anymore. I can't deal with these liberal. Fuck these liberal videos. Fuck them. Fuck them. That's how I feel. Like, I used to entertain y'all's fucking memes sometimes when they're funny, but now I just hate y'all so bad. I just fucking can't do it. It's funny. It's because when I'm not being political, I say on my other channels that I want to hear, but when I get political, I tell them to fuck off. Get away from me. Oh God. This probably video is going to get a copyright strike. I'm just waiting for it. I should have just got the volume only. Then again, there's a fair use law that no one uses. Like, there's a fair use law. If I'm wrong, correct me. But if you could like show half of a video and it's fair use, like, like that exists. That's a rule. I mean, I'm watching videos on YouTube. I mean,
one of the most respected men in WWE, John Cena, the multi-time champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Shanghai, China, weighing in at 251 pounds.
I just had a light bulb moment. If John like went full time, but even part time in WWE, and turned heel, and he went for that China shit, oh God, it'd be perfect. It would be perfect. God damn, Vince, you gotta do it. Pay John all you need, but you gotta do that. It's like Rusev in Russia. It'll be perfect. It would be perfect. And then the guy, American Hero, will rise and get put over by John, and he'll be rise to superstar. That would be perfect. Come on, please do it. So cool.
The atmosphere inside this arena for this one is absolutely insane, guys. John Cena showing hustle, loyalty, and respect. No telling how long he'll be able to keep this up. No one in the history of WWE has done for this company what John Cena has. Not only inside the ring, but outside the ring.
God, that'd be perfect. That would be perfect, bro. God damn, you have to do that. I would watch for that. I would watch every week to see that. It's like Roman. I like Roman, but John would be way better. Oh boy, that'd be fucking perfect. People will boo him out. You can even get me booing. Like if I went there, I'll boo Shy. Y'all still crying over Bobart? She hung up on me. What is this about? Was she gonna like apologize or some shit? Who fucking cares? I mean, good God, y'all make fun of Christians all day long and be fine with it, but when someone like does the same thing to a Muslim, you freak the fuck out. Why are y'all the biggest clowns on the fucking planet 24/7? With race and everything. You're fucking two-faced clowns. She didn't even really say anything that fucking bad. Who cares? I mean, good God. She shouldn't have said it. Don't get me wrong. She shouldn't have said it. The optics are fucking horrible. Because she knows the climate. She just don't care. But why? Honestly, you're just giving her what she wants. It's like Trump. You're just giving her what she wants. And she's just going to keep saying shit like that. And she'll probably not win next time. So why are you bitching? It's like AOC. It's like AOC. Like, you bitch about like conservatives AOC. She doesn't represent your state. Stay in your own lane. Don't worry about the lane over there. Worry about what's going on in your lane. We all in a certain state lane. Worry about the lane. Stay in that lane. Make sure... It's like worry about somebody on the opposite side of the highway. It's fucking dumb. There's a fucking guardrail over there. Dumbass. Con. Who the fuck's that? Batista. Dave Batista's a fucking sellout clown. Dr. Fauci. Fauci's a undisputed, undeniable, stupid fucking clown. We're muting you. We're muting you. Nope. Nope, we're muting you, and I might get into that in a second while you're retarded. But Fauci's an undisputed, admitted liar who lied to Congress twice. Fuck him and everything he got to say, and fuck Trump for not firing him. That's how I feel about Fauci. Now, if I want to really get into Fauci and what I think should happen to Fauci, I have to go to Odyssey or Rumble.com because I won't be able to say it here. I have no respect for Fauci at all. Fuck him. How about that? Now, if I actually want to say what I wanted to say about Fauci, I'll probably go to jail for what I say. And it wouldn't be on YouTube.com when I say it, so. Or Twitch. I don't want to see a fourth fight. Here's how I feel about a fourth fight with Conor and Dustin Poirier. If Conor goes on like a win streak and deserves a title shot, which I doubt's going to happen, even though I think Conor's still a good fighter, he doesn't need a championship belt anyways. Unless it's like welterweight. Like, it doesn't add nothing to his legacy. Well, it does add something to his legacy. But he already won those belts. If he won the welterweight title, it'll be huge. It'd be like Cormier winning the heavyweight title. It'd just be fucking huge. Like, oh my god, he actually won that belt. Oh my god, he won that fight. But if Dustin Poirier wins the title or Conor loses his next fight, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. And if Dustin Poirier loses the title fight, then what the fuck's the point? I hope Dustin Poirier wins. That's who I'm rooting for that fight. But I'm missing the point here, I feel like. Conor, first off, as an opinion, I want to see Conor fight different people. I want to see him fight Nate Diaz. I want to see him fight Dos Anjos. I want to see him fight other people because I'm sick of the Poirier shit. And Dustin Poirier was winning that. I feel like, I felt like that leg break's best thing to have for his legacy, really, because I feel like he was going to lose that fight. I feel like if we've got the next round, it probably would have just been the same way. It probably would have been the same way as last time. So, if Conor goes on if Dustin Poirier is champion, and Conor, here's the point: if Dustin Poirier is champion and Conor goes in like a win streak and undeniably deserves a title shot, then I'll be for a fight. Until then, I don't want to fucking see it. There you go. And I was rooting for Conor in both of those fights, by the way, but that's Poirier. I root for Conor. I root for Conor in every fight. I knew Conor for a fucking long time. I knew Conor since like 2014. It's like a lot of these people I root for, I knew them before they were champions or got famous. They were John Jones, Daniel Cormier, Israel Adesanya. I knew those people way before they were champion. That guy is the worst fucking guy for his position. He is the worst fucking guy. We all know why he got that position anyways. Just a check mark list. Check mark. Check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark. Oh, we got this one, check mark. That's what it was. Let's see what Biden's dumbass has to say. Oh, God. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I have to think about that. I love that meme, by the way, right on there. I'm gonna find that guy's tweet. Load up.
No.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn!
That's how I feel about
God
this.
damn!
Before I read that tweet.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
That's how I feel about that.
What the fuck, y'all?
That's how I feel.
Damn! God damn! God damn! What? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's he freaking? I need to look up that original.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn! What? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
No.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn! What? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
No.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn! What? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
No.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn! What? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
No.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn! What? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
No.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn!
Question: would you build a website for a major brand with more than 200 million users using Wix? Well, we did.